Hello everyone, it's Ben here from Benscollectables, and today I am looking at the Year of the Snake Omega Supreme, and he is nice. First of all, the box art, yeah, that's the Energon Omega head there, with an Energon Omega claw, neither of which are present on this figure. Other than that, the box is very pretty and resembles somewhat of a takeaway box. But I'm not interested in the box, although I will keep it. I am after what's inside. There we go. A huge Omega Supreme with technical data. Really? A 4? Really? Yeah. I don't know who makes these up. And you've got your working crane and your rotating laser turret and lunging grip. Yeah, I'll speak about that when we get to it. Just having a quick peek inside this lid. It's all very well presented. It is a very, very nice looking figure. Even just looking through the box. And here's a quick bio. Feel free to pause as long as you come back. Out of the box, this guy is insanely big. I'd actually forgotten how big he is. I mean, just look at the size of that arm. Stated in the box that it's a working grabbing action. That is a lie. It does nothing of the sort. An amazing head sculpt. Some people aren't a fan of this, but I think Hasbro / Takara have got this spot on. It looks very, very nice. I love the colour scheme they've gone with. It's bringing a Generation 1 Omega Supreme into the modern age. I mean, just look at some of the detailing here. It is insane. Yeah, this is all we get for a grabbing action. A spin. Looking at the back, really, really nice paint apps here. Some nice detailing. And again, a really nice use of colours. Just look at this, almost like a copper for the circuitry. It's very nice, nice touch. Mine doesn't quite pinch together at the back. It's a little tiny little gap there. Not really sure why. Maybe it's the way it's been packed. I do not know, but it's just will not go together. I do like the gun turret. It's kind of an option. You can slide it up or down. I like mine up, just to resemble the Generations 1 Omega Supreme. One thing I have noted, there are no lights and sounds, and to get into the battery compartment you have to have some sort of triangle T-key thing, which is a bit annoying. Just to give you guys an idea of scale, he can lift up the Fall of Cybertron Bruticus. It's an absolutely huge, imposing figure. I am going to be reviewing the Planet X Genesis, so it'll be really interesting to see how this guy squares up against him. Let's take him apart, and let's transform him into his base modes. There's cardboard in there. Remove that, pop your head down. You can either slide it into the actual tray there, and it'll actually slide back in, or you can just place it down. It doesn't affect the transformation. Flip the feet, and you've pretty much got one of your vehicle modes. It's not bad. I can see what they were going with. I think it was caked up, kind of compared this to the tank. Yeah, I can see that. It does look some sort of like tank artillery type vehicle, doesn't it? I really... I'm not a fan of the alt modes. I mean, I like Omega for being Omega, but this is passable. It's definitely better than the Energon grabby claw thing. You can imagine this as being some sort of big, huge rotating gun, couldn't you? You've got the little bits on top here that can still move, and you've got a couple of cannons at the side here that can swivel out. And of course you've got no headmaster with this like you did with the Energon one, so there's no real need for the cage at the back. To convert his second piece is basically slide this up, you're kind of left with this. Come around to this side and you want to push it in, and as you're pushing it in still, ease this section round and wiggle it in. Now if you grab the black section, lift it up, swizzle it around, and it will just peg into this section here, like so. Then just turn bridge like so. There we go. And we've actually got a fairly convincing battleship, albeit a Cybertronian flying one. Something from a galaxy far, far away. This thing is absolutely huge, isn't it? Just needs some jet thrusters at the back there, don't we? This is the more convincing of the two moulds, in my opinion. The weapons do still swizzle. I know there's a little cog around the side here to move them, isn't there? And there should be sounds, but like I said, they took the sounds out. There's the little twizzly bit, moves all of these, and they kind of hit each other and get intertwined. Around the back here, you've got this one, which is a separate one on its own that doesn't move with any cogs. Just have to move that one by hand. All in all, this is a fairly good representation of a Cybertronian space cruiser, I believe. And to combine the two to form, I think it's a Cybertronian train. Just plug them in, and then you have an absolutely humongous vehicle. This thing is massive. I mean, in lengthwise, it even dwarfs Fort Max. I mean, this thing is extremely, extremely long. I don't know anybody who will display their figure like this, but it's an option. I mean, just to give you an idea of size, here we've got a full of Cybertron Takara Prime pointing to the front of the ship. Still going. Still going. There we go. Also, you can wiggle these into some sort of cannons. I was never a fan of this. I know that was in the Energon instructions as well, wasn't it? But in my opinion, they just look bad, and especially because I'm using this with my Fall of Cybertron figures, they come up a little short. And as for the gun, it's kind of like a Bosch drill, isn't it? That's the only thing this resembles to me. Is not a fan. Not a fan of this mode at all. Back to the bot mode. That's how this guy's going to be displayed. I love the fact that you can even flip up the mask. Something you couldn't do with the G1. The detailing on him is exceptionally well done. The paint apps are near perfect. I mean, I had full intentions of customising this guy and putting a G1 rocket arm on and modding a few bits and pieces, but Make Toys have beaten me to it, and they're releasing their kit, aren't they? And it's going to be superb, I'm sure. I got this from Kapow Toys. I'll include the link below, and it is a brilliant piece. That's a lot of plastic for your money. I've been Ben. This has been the Year of the Snake Omega Supreme. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.